So I've been grinding hard, like, really I've been putting them hours in. It kind of discouraged me, so I deleted everything, and I like, man, fuck this, man.
So you started over?
So I started from scratch. So you're Haitian. You really think out of all the people in this country, you're gonna be one of them people that's like a big time producer? What was it like? Was that So I got to thinking like, am I built for this? I felt through a little bit of depression, so that's why I put that song out.
When at work, I put that work in. Pockets never hurt, and get this shit for certain. I swear to God, I ain't gonna stop.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Spin the Record, where we have conversations that hit the right note so you can hear it, feel it, and remember it. And today we have Jeffrey.
Hey.
What's up?
What's going on?
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Thank you for being here. How do you feel?
I feel good. I mean, it's my first time really
doing a podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, we're breaking your cherry. I love that. Well, I think this is the perfect place for you to have your first podcast because this is very chill, very cool. So, are you nervous?
When I first walked in, yeah.
Yeah.
But I got to talk to you a little bit more, so I'm like...
She cool. Cool.
I could talk to you.
Thank you. Well, I'm glad. I love to make people feel comfortable, so I'm glad you said that. So let's get right into it. Who is Jeffrey?
All right. So Jeffrey is a person that, well, first thing first, I was telling my engineer Fame, you said I could cuss on here, right?
Yeah, do what you want. This is your show, baby.
Yeah, I'm a sidewalk nigga. You feel me? I'm chilling. That means, you feel me, I'm vibing. I just a regular person. You feel me? Have a regular job, and I'm chasing my music. You feel me? Chasing my dream. That's all.
All right, so you're making it happen. So you have I wouldn't say you're regular, all right? Don't say you're regular, because for one, you here. We don't have regular people here, okay? So First things first, you are not regular, all right? So you say you have a regular job and then you're doing music at the same time. So you're juggling both.
Yeah, and on top of that, at night, I do something else too,
Oh, when the sun goes down?
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, it ain't...
But don't say it like that. He's like, at night I do something else.
Yeah, it ain't. But yeah, just try to... Because one thing people don't tell you is that music is expensive.
Hell yeah. We were actually talking about that on my last episode. Yeah. Tell us about it.
So from studio time to actually purchasing the beat instrumental, from getting mixed and mastered. Now you gotta get some content in.
And then if you're not good at content, you gotta get somebody to do it for you, or all the programs, all that shit, subscriptions you gotta pay for.
Right, all that, and and outfits. If you gotta get some outfits,
you gotta be fresh. You gotta do your hair.
You gotta do your what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? You can't look crazy out here. So yeah, it's all that. People don't and when sometimes people will see just like, oh man, this guy, he's working. But behind the scenes, like,
I'm working even more.
Yeah.
So you what is your regular job?
So I work in healthcare.
Okay.
You feel me? But yeah, it's sitting behind the desk on a computer.
9 to 5. A 9 to 5. Yeah.
9 to 5, you feel me? But yeah. That's that. But yeah, as an artist, I tell people, like, just regular guy, but at the same time, the music really, I'm trying to make that my full time.
No, as you should. That's your passion. You're following it. And that takes a lot to have a day job, especially a day job like a 9 to 5 sitting behind a desk. That shit is draining, especially when you know that that's not your purpose, right?
What?
So first of all, I commend you for still going, after hours to work for yourself, and that really is the job,
Yes. I tell you, sometimes when I get off of work and I'm like, man, I gotta, because so when I do my other stuff on the side, you feel me?
Oh, we need to know what this other shit on the side is.
Ain't that crazy? But I get on the phone with Fame, with my engineer, and we actually get on the phone and we write songs together.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
So because sometimes it's after a long day of work, especially I work with like a little bit of, our seniors really. So it's like, it's a little bit draining, you know. So by the time I get off, I'm like, oh man, I had a long day. And my creativity is probably not, yeah. And then they go fame, hey man, this is what this is what we're doing. This is, we gotta, so we get on the phone and then I put something on and I'll write. Yeah. And then,
That's so great. You have a support system to help you kind of recharge you when you're feeling a little drained, and that's so necessary in anything, but especially in this industry, especially when you're working another job, like that's tough, but you are making your dreams come true. So good for you. Good for you.
And and I'll tell you too, I have some very supportive friends also. A lot of people don't have that, but thank God I have that. You feel me? I have like my family, man. They're like, at first, it was like, I mean, you're doing music, but this year, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to put my all into this, like, because I see that at first it was like here and there, but I'm like, nah, this is, something I just, it's something that's in me. I'm like, nah, I have to make this happen this year to me. So I've been grinding hard, like, really I've been putting them hours in.
You're taking yourself seriously.
Yeah. So, so in return, I do have some, my friends, like I'll post something, they'll all repost my stuff.
Even so something as simple as that. That's so hard to find because people are like, I don't want to say that they're low-key haters, but they're like...
You can say that. Say it.
But it's not that they're hating. It's just that lack of support is... It sucks, because like sometimes you get more support from people who you don't even know, which is crazy. Like your home team, your circle should be the ones that are like helping lift you up, but sometimes people don't want to see you doing better than them, and that's okay. So that's amazing true. That you have a team, a squad that's actually supportive. Because even, social media is so necessary in this age, this era. We're in a digital world, it's a digital space. So having just people who, like you said, that they repost you, because making content, like you said, is already tough as it is. That's a whole part-time job on the side. Can
I tell you something?
Please tell us everything.
Tell you when so my first single called Mary J, right?
When did that come out?
That came last month.
Oh, okay. Like that was your first single?
Yeah.
Like ever?
I mean, no.
Okay.
But I said it's the first one because actually I dropped it already, but I started posting some content and they weren't doing that as well. So it kind of discouraged me. So I deleted everything and I like, man, fuck this, man.
So you started over?
So I started from scratch.
We're going to go back all into that, but go ahead. Tell your story.
So, cool. So, speaking of content. So, so I'm like, I decided to actually... bring it back. Boom. So I took it down and started then boom. I put it back out there. So when it was time for me to do content, and I don't know if you remember, but in last month, that was the coldest we ever had down here in Florida, which is crazy.
Breaking
like the
records.
30s. So we out there doing showing content, and it was some couple of my outfits. They're not tank tops, but they're no sleeves.
You was flexing, all right. Oh shit! So your ass was cold.
So I'm like, man, like my cameraman Lulu, he's like, yo, what are you? And I'm like, bro, I gotta, I gotta like, cause at first I did have a sweater on, I had a hoodie on. Boom. Then the next outfit changed. I had some shorts and my shirt had no sleeves, and he was like, you okay? I'm like, man, I just got to do it. So I'm in there cold. You feel me? So people might see my content on TikTok or Instagram, but I was freezing. But in my, I had to put my game face on, like, hey, we're not cold, man. We're doing this. Like,
we got this on my G.
Yeah. So, yeah.
The things we do for content ain't that.
So it's like all that, man. It's...
Yeah, people never see what's behind the scenes. They see what is in the forefront. Those who know, they know, all right, cool. And they respect, real, recognize real, Right. But most of the people that are ingesting the content, they're just, taking the content. They support you for what that is. They don't necessarily see what you went through, that you're freezing your ass off,
Yeah, know that. Nobody knew that.
Nobody knows what it takes to write a song and shit. If they're not doing it themselves, they don't know. They just appreciate the song for what it is. So you just do your best and
Yeah, and you know the beautiful part about it, like I said, it's like the people's that supports me, like my cameraman, man, he's actually like I'm grateful for like my engineer, my cameraman, because like I said, they like the way to support me, and then he don't just come up and just shoot anything, you know what I'm saying? He's like, he makes sure that, hey yo, Jeff, I don't think this scene right here is it.
Gives you feedback.
Yeah, you know, it's like I could tell him like, yo, let's do something right here. I was like, nah, man, this not gonna get you nothing. Let's go over here, you know. And he was out there in the cold with me, like, you know. And he was
shooting in the gym.
Yeah. And one thing about it too, I don't get like, you know, there's no, oh yeah, we got to hurry this up, like, you know, like I said. So I'm grateful for that. So
that's a real teammate. Not that obviously they're your friends too, but they're doing it for the bigger picture. And damn, I was just gonna say something completely slipped. That they believe in you, you know, and they're doing it because they believe in you also. So that's great. That's great. Not many people have support. So you're already way above the game.
I'm telling you, I'm so grateful for that, because like I looked at it, and I'm not to like, you know, put anybody else down, but when I see other artists trying like, hey man, you're the cameraman, you know, and I'm like, you know, but I have all that already, like, you know.
It's like, oh my God, I'm so grateful.
Yeah, because like when you look at it, like trying to find people that do stuff, like I said, my engineer, he don't just record me. I could tell you right now, if I write something, and it's many times I could write something, and I could write a whole song or a whole verse. If I go in the studio, like, because sometimes I send him like a voice message before I go in there, and let's say I go in there and I don't send him nothing, I just go ahead and do the song. He'll let me record it, then he'll like, all right, we're gonna delete the whole thing.
This shit is trash.
Yeah, yeah, facts. I promise you.
Well, at least he's honest, and he's not like, yes, man.
Yeah, so just trying to make sure, like, you know, at least, you know, because there's certain artists out here, like, yeah, you know, but with him, he want to make sure that I don't sound crazy, like, you know, just kind of give me a little bit of guidance and things like that. So yeah, grateful for that.
The people who are on your squad, they're all in. They're not just there just to get paid or whatever the fuck. Like they are your pillars. They're holding you up.
They see what I'm doing. They see it like, you know, when you can feel something, like, yeah, I can feel this. This is happening. Yeah, so they can feel that. You know what I'm saying? And then like I'm really like when I tell you I'm dedicated, like I'm locked in. Like if it was like, if your success, well, it does come from you. You know,
of course.
Actually,
manifestation, law of attraction. You're at Attractive Mindset Studio.
Exactly.
We made this happen.
Exactly. But if it was like just by, you know, so hard on thinking about it and boom, it would happen, then I'll probably be where I'm at already. But I'm telling you, it's like the work ethic that we're putting in. You know, it's just like, you know, I can't, like I said, I can't ask for a better team, honestly. So I can't wait to actually grow with them boys. My people, they're pretty cool.
You're blessed. Yeah, you're blessed, because I'm telling you, people don't have that, and you know that. So that's why it's gonna keep coming to you, and you guys are gonna grow together because you guys are grateful for one another. You know, that's awesome. I wanna ask you about. Let's backtrack a little bit, because we're gonna backtrack a lot. So you have mentioned that you kind of like let shit go, and then you got back into it. So we're gonna talk about that, but before. I want to know, first of all, let the people know, what kind of music do you do?
It's more like it's hip hop.
Hip hop?
Yeah.
So you rap? Do you sing?
I
thought you were about to sing right now. No, clear his throat.
But I don't sing. Okay. But I mean, I love R&B. I love R&B, but I'm not a singer.
All right, but you hold a tune.
Yeah, I wish I could, though. I'll tell you that. I'm jealous of people that can sing. I'm like, man, you know what's so crazy? Every time I'm in the car by myself, I'm writing a song. I'm like, let me see if I could do something. And I record myself, and I'm like, man, God, wow, it's actually.
I can't sing.
Yeah, but I can't. Yeah.
But have you ever like maybe considered writing for a singer?
Not really.
Have you ever written for other people?
No. So did I don't think I wrote for anybody, but I did a song. Actually, shoot, we did a song, and then but the part that, you know, she sung was
you made it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not. So reason why I say I don't write for anybody, and I don't maybe I'm not sure if I would actually be willing to do that is because what I write is like what I'm feeling at a certain time.
All right.
So I don't know if it's like, I mean, everybody don't feel the same thing at the same time.
No.
So it's like, I don't think that's something that.
But that's what makes music also relatable, because although you think, okay, this is what I feel and I'm writing what I feel, but most of the time people fuck with your music even more because, damn, I could relate to that. So it might not be the exact same thing, but I mean, that's a completely different avenue though, like being a songwriter for somebody else, but you write your own shit. So that's also something we're going to talk about, but I want to go even further back.
Okay, let's do it.
I want to go from like when you were jit and like, how did you get into music? What sparked your interest in music? Like, when did you realize you were good? Let's go way back to the younger years. Did you always do music when you were a little kid?
No.
No? Okay.
But I started doing music, but no to that, but I always wanted to.
Okay, so you always appreciated music.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys, anybody out there actually that knows me, I could really put on some music and just vibe by myself. Like it don't have to be like about a certain feeling or whatever. I just music altogether. I feel, I'm in my own space. I love music. But getting into music was when I actually recorded my first song was during the pandemic. It wasn't even like a song I wrote. It's just that my engineer fame. That's how I met him. Like when I first met him, it's just like really my homeboy that I knew. And he never told me he made music. And one day he just came to the house and he all dressed up. And he was like, and then I'm like, yo, where you going? Like, I ain't doing nothing. Where you going? What we doing? Like,
I'm coming.
He was like, yeah, I'm just going to the studio. It was like, if you want to go, you could come. I said, okay, hell yeah. I'm like, I ain't doing nothing. Shit, let's go. And, got over there. He went in there, did his thing. And he said, yo, Jeff, do you wanna go in there and see how you sound? I said, damn, bro, I kind of hate my voice, though, but fuck it, why not? Like, and at the time, it was Hennessy. I was drinking some Henny, right?
Henny.
And I'm like, fuck it. And, he put it on.
You said anything is possible.
Yeah.
Let me see what happens.
Yeah, he put it on, and I'm like, oh, this beat is actually fire. And then on the spot, I wrote something, and then I went in there and did it.
That was your first time?
My first time.
First time writing something, first time recording something? Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah, and it was crazy, and it went crazy, and then he was like, yo. And mind you, that beat he put on, that's not the one he was singing or he was rapping on. Mm-hmm. He did something else, and he was like, yo, and he went and wrote something too, and he hopped on there and his other homeboy. So that song is me, him, and his name is Grimas. I'm not sure if you heard of him.
Grimas?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's on there, and I'll tell you that that song still in the vault though. That's one thing I regretted. We never dropped it.
I was never
and
too late.
And you know what's so crazy about that? One time we actually dropped that song. We actually played that song at cause I used to throw parties. I was a party promoter.
Okay.
I played it at one of my events, and for some reason people was going. Yeah, it's like a song they knew already, but yeah, sadly we never.
Yo, it's never too late, isn't it? And you can, what, you can always drop like something later on, like the vault, and show like all the old songs, so they're never gonna go to waste. And either way, when you listen to them, they take you back, they transport you to whatever moment. But that is a crazy story. So the first time you ever recorded something was the first time you wrote, and then from there you're like, oh shit, I'm good. I'm gonna keep doing this. Mm-hmm. Okay, and damn, that's wild.
And I fell in love, yeah.
So at this point, how old were you?
That was 6 years ago. So I was 21.
21. Yeah. So you've been doing music for 6 years. Yeah. And then once you started, you just kind of never stopped.
Yeah, I just kept making music. I have a whole bunch of songs that they never came out. It's just like I was doing making music. Yeah.
Honing your craft.
Yeah, that's it. And yeah, I'm telling you.
The craft that you didn't even know you had. So like at this point, it's like discovering like you know how like when I'm gonna be real crazy, but like when a guy loses his virginity for the first time, he discovers something like he's like, I want to do this all the time, So it's like that. You popped your cherry of music, and now you're like, I want to do this all the time, and you were good at it.
Yeah,
So
and I never want to stop. Yeah.
Damn. So hold on, wait. I also want to backtrack some more. Okay, because all right, so you didn't do music as a kid.
No.
You discovered this newfound talent / passion that you had, because eventually it turned into a passion. But you just mentioned that you did party promoting. So like, let's talk about your life building up to this moment. So like, you were a party guy. Are you still a party guy?
I mean, I love me a good part. I mean, yeah. You know, that's something that's never, you feel me? I love having a good time.
Hell
I don't know why people be shitting on that. Like, you can't hustle and have a good time.
Why
so
not?
what are you doing? Like, you know?
That's
like,
you don't see these people old as hell that they go to those like festivals and shit. Like, that's just what they like. You can't let nobody tell you what your hobby is. I'm
gonna be one of those people.
You don't gotta like what I like.
I love having a good time. So, good. But yeah, it's so man, them was them. Man.
Like, those are the days,
boy. Yeah, man. But now things a little, you know, things changed a little bit because, you know, but yeah, it was me and my partner, man. We actually had a vision, you know, doing this. So we wanted to be as big as Rolling Loud, like type. Okay. Like we wanted to take it that far, you know. But you know, things happen.
All right.
But yeah.
So whatever. That was a stage that passed in your life, and then you found music. So once you discovered music, and you were doing it full time, was your family supportive? Because I believe you told me you're Haitian, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I know, like, with the Caribbean families, that, you know, they want you to have a good career and blah, blah, blah. So, like, you know, they sometimes view music as, like, something bullshit, you know, like just a little hobby. So with that said, how was your family supportive about it?
They don't know. I mean, like my
still
father,
today they don't know you do music like that.
My father built in my mother. They don't know. They're not.
That's
I don't tell them.
And you it's pretty serious for you.
Yeah, okay. So my cousin them, they know.
Okay.
Right. They're supporting me, of course. You feel me? But like my aunties, like my father, my mother, my auntie, you know, all them, they don't know
because they're older, different generation.
I don't tell them. I'm not gonna tell them.
That's crazy.
Because this is.
Do you think they're gonna be like hater about it? Even though you're obviously doing big things, you know, but like.
I mean, in a way, I'll say they're probably like, no, they won't say nothing. I won't get no reaction out of them because I'll tell you, before, like prior to me getting into music, I was going to college for film production. Actually, I wanted to be a film producer.
Okay, that's dope.
I actually had a full ride scholarship.
Damn, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hire him. No, I'm just kidding.
What ended up, but it was, I had to drive all the way to Brickell every day to go, and you know, with Caribbean people, you know, stuff like that. It's like, it's film production. It's not like you're going to be
a doctor.
That's things like that, you know. So, you know, eventually they're like, man, what are you actually going to school to actually, you know, learn something? I'm like, I mean, I am. I'm like, I don't, like, y'all think I'm going to school just, I'm like, I want to be a film producer. Like, that's actually, and I tell this, that's still, I love, like, movies and all, like, I'm into all, like, I just love entertainment. So, doing that, man, I'm telling you, man, somebody, I won't say who it was, but somebody was like, hey, you're Haitian. You really think out of all the people in this country, you're going to be one of them people that's like a big time producer?
Did that not give you like more fire to want to do it? Like to prove them wrong?
I mean, at the time I was young, and so that kind of like...
It shut you down?
Yeah.
All right.
Big time. And then I'm like, man, and that was my last day going to school. I dropped out, and then...
Damn, that breaks my heart, honestly.
Yeah. So, you know, I had... the counselor, because she actually helped me get my full ride scholarship. She was like, hey, what's going on? I haven't seen you in school. You know, what's happening? I'm like, I don't think I'll be coming back. And,
oh my God, that's terrible.
So, yeah.
But you know, like everything, I'm sorry that you had to like, I'm going to say pause that dream, because it's never too late to reinitiate it, you know, re-spark it up. But everything happens for a reason. And maybe, you know, maybe you would have probably been fully involved in that, and you wouldn't have been able to find music the way that you found it. Facts. So it's a blessing in disguise, you know, but you can always use your talents in music, because it's all, you know, in music with film, because it's all related. It's all one. It's all part of the same canvas, you know? So that's pretty cool that you have that skill under your belt. And that fucking sucks.
Yeah, I'm just so, man, like, like
now you're thinking about it, you're like,
that's something that just came back to me. Like I actually was doing that, you know what I'm saying? And then the fact that I just kind of just, you know, I, like stopped it. Like I said, I wish I had maybe a stronger mind back then.
Yeah, but like you were young.
Yeah, then I'm like,
well, now that you think about it now, don't let that happen. I mean, I'm sure you don't ever let that shit happen like that again. And I'm sure whoever told you had a very big influence on you for it to get to you to that point. So lesson learned. You were young. That's why they say, you know, when you know better, you do better. So now you don't let that shit happen again. But all right, so let's not be all sad. Let's talk about all right. I want to know, once you started going crazy and doing the music, going ham, what happened after that? Like, how did you start, like, letting people know? And, like, how did you become Jeff, the artist?
Yeah, so, you know, so started doing music. The first thing that kind of, I'm going to take from some people, like, that humbled me a little bit. And then
like, you ain't know that.
Yeah, right? So, again, that first day, I actually went back home. And at the time, that's when I started actually throwing my events with my partner, which was pretty big, actually. We was doing, like, college parties at a certain time. So when I went back, I'm like, yo, I went to the studio, I did this. It's crazy. Listen to it. And then I played it. He started laughing, and he was like, I'm sorry. It's just like, I don't see you doing this. All right? Which was crazy. Because
he already see you one way.
Yeah. And, you know, but I'm like, man, whatever. And then I played it. Yeah, and I played it for a couple other people. And they're like, yo, this is actually good. Like, you know, mine was literally my first time I actually sat down and wrote something. You know, so they're like, yo, this is actually pretty cool, man. Like, what? And then I ended up hitting somebody up about a cover art. And then he heard the song, he was like, yo, you know, I'm actually a producer, but and that same guy till this day, he still does my cover arts, and he's still like, I remember when I took a long break, because like I said, I have songs that I never drop, and he makes sure that he texts me here and there like, yo, Jeff, I want you to know, like, you're a very talented artist, bro. Please don't
look
like
at the value of relationships.
Yeah,
man.
Just drop the songs, bro. Just keep going. Like, it was like, don't overthink it. Just keep dropping, bro. Like, it's gonna happen for you. Just keep going. So it's like, yeah, I kind of took people's advice, and then I'm like, you know what? And me working in healthcare, like I said, I work with, you know, the seniors, and it's a lot of them that regret not doing things. You know, they tell you like, yo, it's a lot of regrets in the cemetery. Yeah. Wow. So I said, you know what? Yeah.
Let me stop wasting time.
Yeah. Let me do it.
You don't get time back, man.
Yeah. That's one thing. That's a very expensive currency. So when people say, so that's, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put my all into it. You know, so started recording more. Started actually, working on my writing skills a little bit more.
Time out. Are you still friends with the guy?
No, hell no.
Clearly, he was a hater. Because for him to, like, just right away, I mean, you know, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, you know? But just, like, the fact that you guys were partners, right? In another business. And then he's like, I don't see you doing it. Laughing, like...
Yeah, I mean, you know, but I don't blame people for their opinions, you know? That's something I don't do.
But it's just, like, it's also the delivery of, like, you know...
Yeah,
but anyway, okay, I'm sorry. I was just curious because I was like, what a motherfucker? But whatever.
Yeah, it happens. But yeah, that's all it is. You can't let people, like, not everybody's they're not gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you see, they're not gonna see it yet.
Yeah, and sometimes people see in you what you don't see in yourself. Right. And it seems like you have a lot of those people around you. I'm sure you see, as you take more action, you see more things of what they see. Yeah. But the fact that you have such a supportive team is because they already see the bigger picture. Even this guy who hits you up and just tells you, like, the graphic guy, like, clearly they see something bigger in you. Yeah. And I want to go to, well, let's go ahead and finish. I just want to remind me so I don't forget. Because you mentioned that you had, like, you dropped some music and then you felt some type of way and you took it out. Like, you dropped, you took everything off. So it seems like what I took from that is that, like, I take from that you know, you feel, right? Obviously you feel, you're human. Do you overthink? It seems like you're an overthinker on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. Man, what? I'm gonna tell you a story though.
Tell us, spin it.
So I remember like that maybe my third song. That like my first song, boom, success. Second song, boom. I'm like, oh, I'm actually, I'm doing this. And my third song that I wrote, the verse is crazy. Now the hook, and I went on and I did the hook, and I remember I had all my peoples over there. That was another thing too. I had so many people in the studio with me at times, and then there and then they're like, we were like, yo, what you think about this one? And they're like, the verses are they're good, but that hook, man, I don't know about that one, And everybody's telling me the same thing. Mine's just my third song, so I'm like, man, what? Like, and then I'm like, man, okay, fuck it. I got something else. I kept trying so hard to, go back and do it. I'm like, man, like, and then that's when my fame had to tell me, like, yo, chill, bro. Like, for one thing, yes, it's not that great, you feel me? But you gotta understand too, bro. Not everybody's gonna like your song.
You're not gonna be everybody's cup of tea.
Yeah, so you gotta even the song could be good, but if certain people like if they don't like it, but they just don't like it, you know what I'm saying? But I don't mean that the song's horrible. But so he was like, bro, and I had to learn that. And I mean, right now, you don't like my song? Okay, cool.
This is what came out.
Yeah, you feel me? And there's different people out here. Like, so out of all the people here on this earth, on this floating rock, you think, I'm pretty sure some people might like my songs. You feel me?
And you're not, although you do music because you want other people to like your shit, but like it's your release. Like you said, you write to what you're feeling in the moment. So you didn't like what I felt. That's what I felt.
Yeah,
like, okay, you didn't like it. Well, oh well.
So it's like whatever, But I had to. So that made me like, oh man, what? And when I got home that night, I'm like, yo. And I'm like, yo, is it like, what was it? Like, was that, So I got to thinking, like, am I built for this?
Oh, man, you took it that far.
Yeah, so I'm telling you, it's bad.
I get it. Like, am I built for this constant like struggle with like trying to please what they want to hear? I hear you. Yeah, that's tough.
Like, trying to make songs for like, am I like, what if this ain't the last one that people not gonna like? What if when I record my next one, people feel the same way
you're
about
gonna fall
it?
off.
Yeah, then I'm like, oh man,
So it's like a fear type of thing, right? Do you still struggle with that?
Nah.
No? That's good.
It's just like I make a song, But I'll be honest though, it was horrible. I just it wasn't good. It was a good one, but it went for me. Okay. Let's say that. So it's like, but now it's more like, okay, I'll accept it, I'll take it in, whatever. If there's somebody give me like, yo, I don't think this should be this is that. Like now when my friends listen to it, they'll tell me what is like. I feel like it's not really because I write what I feel. So they're not gonna tell me, oh no, this ain't it. Maybe my word choice could be a little bit stronger. It could be a little bit more. So they give you
what is that phrase? Constructive criticism. Yeah, like good feedback, not like just like shitting on you like, oh, this is bullshit.
Yeah. So it's like I had to learn how to actually accept that.
And how to not take it personal.
Exactly.
Because boy, it's easy. Like immediately somebody trying to give you constructive criticism, you're like, oh, so it's not good.
Yeah,
right, so
it's
I
not
fucked this up.
good.
So I gotta
So
I understand. And that's the whole overthinking thing. So I'm glad that you learned to kind of take control of that. I'm not saying it probably still happens from time to time, but
yeah, sometimes I'm not gonna lie, it's not something I could ever like. I don't think I could like fully, because you got to work on things.
Of
it's
course.
not
Everything
something that just happens. Like, this shit
Mm-hmm.
don't just happen. You can't just forget it. Like you got to work on things. So till now, like I overthink so bad because, like I'll tell you right now, I'm going through some shit right now that's kind of making me like, damn, like with this, my whole journey, like. But like actually a new artist, like when I tell you
talk to us about it. What is it? What?
Like it's so much a new artist got to go through. Cause I'll tell you, like I'm okay. This when I say I'm a sidewalk nigga, meaning I'm not out here. I'm not in the streets. I'm not. I tell you, I like having a good time, but I'm not somebody that'll go to the club all the damn time. I don't go to clubs. I'll be honest with you. So for me to actually build a relationship with some DJs or whatever, it might not happen with me. That's not who I am. And like, I don't see myself just you know, actually having a full conversation with somebody that I don't know, like, you know, like I said, the peoples that I'm with, they're just so, you know, that's just my people.
Genuine. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but I don't see myself building like new relationships. So.
And they're necessary. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Like, for instance, like a DJ, but those are business relationships, you know?
Yeah.
It's just, I get you, because you got to sit there and basically kiss their ass for them. Like, I don't want to do the ass kissing. Like, and you shouldn't have to. Yeah. That's not the type of relationship that you need to build, you know? But yeah, you absolutely do have to put yourself out there. And, you know, you get people for that too. You know, that's what like managers do for you. That's what your team, you know, everybody plays a role, you know? Yeah. You as the artist, I mean, yeah, there's certain things you have to do in order to make yourself grow, but it's definitely not kissing ass. So if you feel like you gotta have like a false relationship with someone, like, I hear you. Like, I don't want to do that shit either. Like, oh, let me go shake this guy's hand so he can play my song. Like, nah, like.
And my name Jeffrey4Real. I don't do that.
Cause Jeffrey's for real.
Exactly. Yeah. I won't like. I'll tell people, I'm like, man, it's gonna be hard for me to. It's gonna be it's gonna be a longer journey, because the way I want to build myself, it's not gonna be through what people would want me to do. Like, I'm not gonna be that person. Like, I wanna like I said, like that route, because some people are like, yeah, man, go to the clubs, do this, do that. I'm not like I said, especially nowadays, some of these DJs, not only that, they feel like they're like, you know, so like they're celebrities, you know, like, you know, it's like, damn, bro, like,
don't talk to me.
Yeah, you know, and they ignore you, like, and me again, overthinking. I'm like, well, you
I know, sucker bitch. Like, I'm not under you.
Like, you feel me, like, bro. But
like you said, we regular, but we're not regular. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we the same. We one and the same. You feel me?
Like, yeah. I'm telling you this right now. Like I said, I could feel everything. I could feel things happening. Mm-hmm. You know. So I know that for sure. I could feel it that it's gonna happen for me,
regardless.
But and I'm like, man, you know, even when things do get where I want them to be at, I don't, you know, I usually see things on the internet all the time. I'm like, I'm gonna be like a different dude. Like, you know, J. Cole is actually one of the artists that actually I look up to, because he's he act like a regular ass person. Like, well, you won't even know this. But this man went. Well, I think he did like a little. I don't know if it was a show or like a little release party he did for his new album, and the Fallout. I'm not sure if you heard it, but yeah, he invited some people over, and then, you know, people started going crazy. Hey, you know, recording him. He was like, all right, look, he stopped everything. He said, he was like, hey, look, y'all. We're just chilling. We're just hanging out. They said, like, I don't want y'all to be all night doing this with y'all phones. I'm gonna walk around. We're gonna take pictures, but we're just chilling. So I feel like I'm just gonna be one of them people, because if I'm doing something like that, yeah, I want to party with y'all too. Shit, like, yeah, like, you feel me? I want to party with y'all. Like, I'm telling you, like I said, I love me, and I like bringing. And I think that's another reason why I got into like throwing parties. I'm like, yo, bringing a certain amount of people all together and actually watching them having a good time.
Like, yeah, I did that.
You feel me? Like, not the ones that motherfuckers started throwing hands for no damn reason, because a girl don't want to dance with you. But yeah. So so I'm like, so I think, yeah, that's one of the people that, like, one of the artists.
Yeah, J. Cole's definitely his authentic self. You know, you could see it in the way he. Everything, you know, even though Kendrick Lamar shit on him, you know, but he even accepted that as like a G, you know, like he was just like, he's honest. He's not worried about, you know, not apologizing or anything like that. Like, he's just real. And that's definitely appreciated in a world full of fakes, you know? Yeah, so I completely understand your struggle with, you know, like, there is a lot of fakeness, and you know that you're not going to be that. But if you just keep on your track, you know that it's going to speak for itself, you know, and it's going to make itself happen. Like you said, you feel it coming. And it's not just because it's going to come. It's because you are putting the work in. You are now taking yourself serious. You are, you know, I'm not saying you didn't take yourself serious before, but now it's like something has clicked that you're like, holy shit, if I just like fully apply myself, I'm in here.
I could actually...
Which makes me want to transition now into the now era, because you said that you said you just released a song, right? But that was like my first song. That's what you said.
Yeah, not well.
But it wasn't your first song.
Yeah.
So why did you say that was your first song?
Because that's the time, like, I'm okay. This song, I'm gonna actually, do the content, do the whole marketing thing behind it. Before, when I dropped the song, I just dropped it,
and it was you still got good traction.
Yeah, it was alright, okay. But now it's like, and also I didn't do no content back then, which is I just dropped it like whatever, like the video was. I just took clips from the actual music video and then post that. But now it's the music video plus content, like the 20 minutes, 30 minutes content. Then I have that now.
You have like a whole package for your releases and stuff.
Yeah, I have hella. I have stuff I haven't even posted yet about my first release. Now I got it on my second one, my second official release.
That just dropped last week?
Yeah.
All right. Is that the song you're going to do for us today?
Yeah.
All right. What's it called?
Yeah. It's called All the Stars.
All the Stars.
Yeah. And that song actually, see,
tell us about it.
You gotta, sometimes, like, I know most people don't, nowadays, it's more about like the vibe, the beat, but sometimes if you just listen, like, you could be like, oh shit, this is like saying something, because the type of music I make, right, it's this not, I won't say all of them is gonna be the same thing, but most of my music is like it's like a thing between like struggles and beliefs. Like, you're struggling now, but it's like having a conversation with your future self. Like, what you're going through now, but this is what I'm gonna do, and I'm this is what's gonna happen in the future. You feel me? Like, when you listen to my song, you're gonna feel like, yo, it's possible.
Hope.
Yeah.
That's actually something that I always ask my guests. Yeah. What do you want your people to feel? You already answered it. Like, when people listen to your music, like, what do you want them to feel? Like, what do you want them to take away once they feel, like, if they listen to an album of yours, or you give them 5 songs, whatever, after they listen to those, I'm not saying all your songs are the same, but like, what do you want them to feel? Yeah.
So, again, my first song I dropped, it's called Mary J. Mary J. People thinking like, yo, it's about smoke. It's not about, well, part of it is about smoking, but you gotta know, like, the songs, if you actually listen to the lyrics, I went through like a very, very tough time at a certain, and then I wrote that song, and when I went and did it, I'm like, man, like, here's the thing, people, like, not people, I won't say the people that I know, they're like, hey man, yeah man, Mary J. I'm like, bro, you gotta listen to the lyrics. I actually went through some shit where it's like, I put it all in there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, now I want to hear it. What'd you go through?
Yeah, so it's
I'm like, sorry, it's not like I want to know what happened, but like, I want to know what happened.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like so for a while, man, it's just like,
don't worry, you don't gotta get all into it. You can make it quick. It's okay.
Yeah, so I was just, things just weren't going my way. Okay. Let's say that, So it's like it's like I'm shooting, but a lot of air balls. Nothing was actually working for me. So it's like, man, so it would, that takes a toll on you. So I got a little bit, I got depressed just a little bit.
It happens.
I felt through a little bit of depression. So that's why I put that song out. And
so Mary J's not actually about Mary J smoking Mary J?
It's not, you know what I'm saying? People don't get it though, but you
gotta listen to it. So why'd you name it Mary J?
Cause that kind of helped me take the pain away a little bit.
All right. So it was like an ode to Mary J. Like,
the song go In Love with Mary J. Gotta smoke this pain away.
Okay.
Things like that.
All right, now I want to check it out.
Yeah. So is that, and my second release, All the Stars, is about again, the struggles, and then now having a conversation with my future self, like, because like I said, not every time I want to give you something that's gonna bring you, that's gonna be like, damn, this sad as hell. Like, you want to hear something like, man, if I put in the work, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get your results. Because, you know what I'm saying, like, it's like nowadays, a lot of people are just like, some people feel like it's hopeless, or
yeah, and it's easy to feel that way.
Yeah, it's like, man, I'm not this person, so this is not gonna happen for me. Like, I want you to see it from like, and I want everybody to see this, right? From now on, and seeing how things get, and I wanna take my supporters through a whole journey with me. They're gonna see that, yo, you can actually do this.
It.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? From, like I say, from coming from a Caribbean household, because people, they're not gonna see it up until they see it.
Mm-hmm. But you're gonna take them through the whole journey.
Yeah, y'all gonna say it's possible, man. It's possible. Just do what you gotta do.
It's already possible. Yeah. You're making it possible, and you've already made it as far as you have. Yeah. You stopped. You started over, and now it's like the new era of Jeffrey4Real, because this is like for real now. Were you always Jeffrey4Real before?
Yeah,
but now it's more for real. Yeah, now it's more for real. Okay.
Yeah, I never went with it. Yeah. So yeah, like no, yeah, you're like actually like I'm resilient with things. Like I'm like, if I want to get something done, that's when you ask me like if I'm an overthinker for real. So when I want to get something done, like yo, that's all that's in my mind. Like I can't, like up until that task or whatever, like I put a check mark next to it. I'm like, man, it gotta, like, I'm like, yo, it gotta happen. I think that's what happened with me when I was doing that song and nobody liked it. I'm like, yo, I want to fix it, but it wasn't getting fixed. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then, and
it probably never had to get fixed in the first place, because again, when you painted that picture, that was your picture. Who's somebody to tell you that your art was wrong, you know? But whatever, it's again a learned experience. You learned, and now you're here. Now you're for real. For real, yeah. There's also a question that I like to ask my peoples. We actually didn't get into, like, we slightly got into your writing, but I kind of feel like I already know what you're gonna say. Like, I like to ask about the creation process of, like, when you create music, you go off of your feeling.
Yeah. So
when you create something, it's just like whatever is in the mood. Do you find the beat? Do you write words first? Like, what do you do?
Yeah. So when I have a producer, he's pretty nice. So when he send me some, whichever one I like again, it all depends on how I'm feeling throughout that time. Like if I'm like, life is beating me down right now, you're gonna hear some, a pain song, which is crazy about it. I'm trying to, like, people ask me like, yo, what kind of songs you make? I'm like, bro, I make, like, all depends on how I feel. Like,
music.
I don't make just all pain song. Like, it's times where it's like, I got a song that I'm still, me and Fang trying to figure out when to actually drop it. It's like it's a club banger, like I said, right? It's a lyric called DJ Play My Song. Okay. But but that song actually is so hard. But at that time when I actually wrote that song, I'm like, oh, I'm good. Like, this is, life is life, and this is pretty good. You know,
you can see it in your music.
Yeah. So I put that song out. So depending on how I feel in that period of time, and I'll choose whichever one that speaks to me at the time, and I'll just write to it.
So you write? Do you freestyle?
No.
No? Okay. So you take the time to really methodically put your words together. All right. That's cool. Yeah. All right. I'm just curious. I always ask.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let me ask. Because if we leave here and then I don't ask, I'm like, oh, I should have asked.
No, but it is but yeah, like, as far as writing, like I said, I'll put it on, and I have, as you saw earlier, I had 2 phones. So one is playing it, and the other one I'm like trying to come up with a, and then I record myself and I hear it back. Then I kind of try to add words to it.
Okay.
And add time, and then once whatever I come up with, then I'll call Fame and like, yo,
what do you think about this?
Yeah, this is what we're doing.
All right.
And he, like I say, he worked with multiple other peoples too, so he'll let me know. He'll like that, and that's what I'm grateful for. For the producer, for the engineer I have now. He's not gonna let me just put something out, or just, like, even if I write it, oh yeah, come on, let's record it. Nah, off the rip, he'll like, nah, bro. Like, I'm like, he'll like, I see what you're saying, but go back. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's
give you a little bit of guidance.
Yeah. He won't let me just.
And it's good that you value his opinion. Unlike some other people that you might just be like, or you could take it. You could take it different ways. You could take it like how you did back in the day when those people kind of like were like, no, it's not good.
It's not good.
But obviously you learned your lesson not to do that. But that's cool that you have somebody's opinion who, like I said, you value. He works with different artists as well, so he knows what's going on. So that's cool. You have a lot going on. Between your regular life, your day job. Do you have kids?
Yes.
You got kids too?
No, not kids. I have one kid.
Oh my
I have
God.
a little girl. She's,
How old is she?
She's she's turning 2 in June.
Oh my God. Yeah. So like on top of everything, the minute like I see people and you talk to them and then once they tell you they have kids, it's like something changes. You look at them differently because like that's a lot to be a dad and have your career and have, your dreams. So it's like, wow, congratulations to you. That's awesome. That's beautiful. Yeah. Does she listen to your music? Does she bop to your music?
Wait, what's so crazy? I play some, she,
I like that one, Daddy.
Yeah, she could, but yeah, and that, that's another thing that's kind of, that motivates me. I'm like, man, I want my daughter to, like, that life that I had, like, growing up. I want her to have any memories of her, of us, of me, or anybody just struggling, nothing. Like, I don't want, like, that's what I'm like.
I mean, but like struggles also make you a better person too,
True.
But I get what you're saying. You don't want her to need anything or anything like that. Yeah.
But she's not gonna be no. She's not gonna be. I'm not gonna like. She's not gonna be no spoiled brat. Listen, I'll tell you that.
What you do,
like,
man.
I'll tell you that. But
so I'll spank that ass real quick.
Yeah, like, I want her to actually know, because like this. Okay, let me tell you this. I'm from Haiti. Mm-hmm. I wasn't born here, so it's like I grew up from I'm from like the it's rough,
the trenches.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So coming from there, and coming here.
How old were you when you came here?
I was 11.
Oh shit! So you were like, did you speak English or you learned English here? Oh my God! So yeah.
But you know what? I learned. It was a couple words I knew, but I ain't speak it at all. So that's another thing. I had to learn the language.
And look at you. Who would have known? 10 years later, you were gonna be making music in a whole different language.
Yeah. You know what's crazy about that? I can't even write nothing in Creole, which is wild. Like, and I'm like, I could try, but it's not gonna.
But you speak Creole?
Yeah.
Have you ever made a song in Creole?
No, I can't. I told you I can't.
What?
It won't.
Oh, like literally like write music. Yeah. I hear what you're saying. I thought you meant like you can't write Creole.
Nah. I mean, you know what's so crazy? When I came here, I knew how to speak French. Mm-hmm. But now it's gone. Like, it's like, I can understand it. If they speak into, I can understand. I understand. I understand everything. They ain't gotta. I understand, but for me to say something back, I can't. It's a muscle. You don't use it. You kind of just it's gone. Yeah.
But whatever. Wow. Okay, so that's crazy. So you came from Haiti. You built your life over here. You have a kid. You have so many things going for you right now. Especially, I just keep using the phrase now that you're taking yourself serious, because that's what you're doing. You're taking yourself serious now. And that's why you are putting more action behind your plans. What do you have, because I want to get to the performance already, and I feel like we could just talk forever, because like you're pretty cool, and like I want to hear more. What do you have? So you just working on as your new Jeffrey4Real 2.0. This is your second release that you just dropped last week. That's the one you're gonna perform for us now. What do you have coming up? Like, what are the plans? What can the world expect to see from Jeffrey4Real in the next coming?
So right now, me and my engineer, like I said, we locked in. My main goal right now is to drop a song every single month.
Okay.
So we dropped one in February already. We dropped one in March. Now, the single in April is actually in the works. Well, the songs are ready, But yeah, I want to drop so y'all gonna see a lot. I'm dropping songs back to back to back, nonstop,
Trying to build that traction.
Yeah, it ain't like, what I'm saying, it's something that, man, I love music so much where if I could right now, if I literally, I mean, y'all, we gotta be honest, at the end of the day, we have life is life. We got bills
and shit
like that, so, and
gas. We got gas now.
All that, and like I said, I have my little girl I gotta, provide, attend to. So if it was possible for me at the moment to actually just only focus on music, like me and my engineer, like I'm telling you, once we lock in, we're actually working, we'll come up with some shit, dog. Like that's what, I'm telling you. And so if we're able to do that, man, but for sure, y'all could expect a song from me every single month, unless
ain't no unless. We expect a song every month. What you saying?
Yeah. So no, the unless is because like it's if a song is actually going crazy, I don't want to take it away from people yet.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Like, okay, run with that momentum.
Yeah, let's then I'll give y'all something else.
That's a smart move. Yeah, fair enough.
But other than that, though, y'all gonna get something from me every single month. So we're that's what we're working towards right now.
That's exciting, Jeffrey. I'm excited to see your journey as you are. I mean, you're already somewhere, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see you kind of like bloom even more.
Hey, can you? All right, look. You gotta invite me back on here.
All right. Maybe.
You gotta
no, I'm just kidding. All right, it's okay. Right, We'll see after the performance if you pass. No, I'm just kidding. Of course. All right, so we're gonna come back. We're gonna do like a check-in. Like, when do you say? Like 6 months?
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Let me see.
It's March. We're in March. All right.
What I said to my March was. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. So that would be like in like
6-month check-in.
That'd be like September?
September. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna have a part 2 with Jeffrey4Real in September. So stay tuned. That's exciting. I love that you said that. It's gonna be like your accountability checkpoint as well, right? So we're gonna see if you. Well, I already know that you're gonna accomplish everything that you said so far, and I'm happy for you. You say that you feel it. Like, I feel that for you. Yeah, so like, let's go. I'm super happy for you. Is there anything you want to leave us with before?
All right, what I want to leave it for people that's gonna see this, like, I know that people tell y'all all the time, or y'all see artists or celebrities tell y'all, "Hey, follow your dreams," or do this and that. Yo, they're not. When they tell y'all this, it's because honestly, like, if you really believe in something, like, it's gonna happen. Y'all just gotta understand that it's not gonna be the easiest thing for you to do. Like I said, currently right now, it's a lot going on. You feel me? Trying to juggle life, like literally, like we can't forget that we have actual regular things to do, So trying to do that, and doing the music thing, it is a lot. It's not gonna be some quick and easy, like, yo, boom, we made it. Yo, it's gonna be tough, dog. Whatever it is, it's gonna be tough. But don't forget why don't forget your why. Like, don't forget why you're doing this. Don't forget what other people are gonna benefit from it. Like, like I said, my listeners, y'all gonna feel hopeful. You feel me? Like I said, coming from Haiti, coming here, learning the language, and actually doing all this, and not being accepted by certain people because you don't sound like them. But y'all, just do what y'all gotta do. Trust me, it's gonna work. It's gonna work.
Damn, Jeffrey4Real. He's not just a rapper, okay? He's a motivational speaker over here. He's sprinkling hope out into the world, and we love that. I love that. Thank you. That gave me goosebumps. That was so sweet.
Thank you. Yeah.
Jeffrey, I gotta ask you one of the most important questions. Okay. All right, this is the last one. You were nervous about questions, right?
Yeah,
so like,
shoot.
I'm not gonna tell you what it was, but this is the final question.
Okay.
Are you ready to spin the record?
Hell yeah, let's do
it. Let's go. Give me 5.
Let's do it.
All right, it's a wrap.
All right, thank y'all, man. Yeah.
Can't wait till I'm rich to put a Richie on my wrist. Stacking up these bills, got me feeling like I'm Gates. Gotta get it going for the feeling I can miss. Do it for the time when they say you ain't gonna be great. And when I put in work, when it work, I put that work in. Pockets never hurt, and get this shit for certain. I swear to God, I ain't gonna stop. If you're looking for me, you can catch me out the top. Can't touch my chain, if they try, they gon' drop. Can't touch my circle, get put in a box. Yeah, this is Jeffrey, this your season. Can't wait till I'm rich to put a Richie on my wrist. Stacking up these bills got me